Hello to all my YouTube friends and family. Hope you're all doing pretty good. Um, there goes my boy. I know he's still here. I just thought I'd pop on pretty quick to let you know. Monday I actually went into town and I can't resist. I have this lovely lady on Instagram. That's my boy going out through the curtain, sorry. And she's got some amazing cards and crystals, and they're in the closest town to me. And I popped in there to grab a couple of crystals. I didn't see any oracle cards that I was really into. I'd had a big day too, so I was sort of a bit tired from being out. But as you all know, this is my selenite. Yes, I lost my stone out of my ring that I've had on my finger since I was 15 years old. I'm quite annoyed about that. My parents gave me that for my 16th birthday, and I've lost a stone out of it now. So I'm very annoyed with that. This piece of selenite is rippled. I don't know if you can see, but I got this sent over from GTG Treasures in Florida. Was $20, but I ended up getting it a bit cheaper. So that's my original selenite I had. And I did buy a tower last time I was in. Sorry, I haven't got that here for you. But I couldn't resist. I found another selenite heart. And I've got a thing for selenite. So this is $18. But if you can look through it, it's got no imperfections whatsoever. It's got nothing else in there compared to when you look at this one. Sorry. This one has, I don't know if you can see, like imperfections, slight imperfections in it. And it's got a black spot there. And this one is perfect. So this was $18. So I just wanted to show you that for starters. So, and I could not resist this. I actually went in because I won. She showed some beautiful watermelon tourmaline. Now, I have never heard of it before, but it just looked like pieces of watermelon, and she had none left in stock. So she's going to inbox me on Instagram as soon as she gets more in stock. I can't wait for her to get her online store going, and I will rant and rave about that as soon as I know more information. But this I could not refuse. It's a rose quartz bunny. Isn't it cute? It is so friggin' cute. I could not resist this. I just thought, oh, no, that's cute. She has quite a few little ornament, like crystal animals, like snakes. She does have some skulls in things like moldavite, unikite. What else? Trying to think. Snowflake obsidian. Nothing there I was really drawn to though. So, I mean, if I could have my way, I would have all my crystals either in raw form or in hearts or little animals, or even the small balls. So, and I actually managed to get some little stands off her, $2 each, and they're little like resin stands for my crystal balls, my little balls. That sounds good. Don't get me wrong on that. What I basically come on for is, I don't know, some people who watch me are not into the paranormal or tarots or crystals or whatever, but a lady that I admire and I think the world of, Cassie from Oracles and Beyond, she wants me to go on live with her and do oracle card readings. Now, I don't feel that confident enough to do that with her. She is a big channel, and I really appreciate the offer from her. Me and Cassie, we've sort of known each other off and on for years. I have a few original YouTubers that I met in, well, 2 chat rooms. we used to go into, and it's Benny Loco. Yes, I'm going to give shout outs. Benny Loco, Cassie from Oracles and Beyond, Julie from Unearthly Wanderings, Christine from Christina and Son, Danny, or as most people know him from Chasing Bones and Spectres. So, yeah, 2 live streams we always used to go into, all of us, and, you know, we've known each other over 7 years. It'd have to be longer than that, actually. We've never met. I've never met any of them personally. Well, basically it's only Julie that's here in Australia, but they're very close to me. They're personal friends of mine, and I have so much respect for them. But I adore Cassie, and like I said, when I do a reading, I do it when that person needs to hear it, not because somebody asked for it in a live stream or whatever, they'd like a reading done. I did one for my sister when I was down there last year, and she wanted it done right or wrong. She picked out the deck of cards that she wanted it done by, and the reading didn't come out clear to me. So I'm one of these people, I will give a reading to a person when that person really needs to hear it the most. But if any of you want a reading, excuse me, any of you want a reading, I can do one for you when I feel like you're ready to hear what needs to be said. So I thought I'd come on. I've only got 5 decks. I will show you these 5 decks, and you can pick one if you'd like a reading done from it. So, yeah. Now it's all going to come out back to front. I'm sorry. The crystals. Now that's just like, they're just pictures of crystals on the cards with the meaning and that sort of thing on them, but the readings are quite good. They're not one of my favourite decks, but if you want one done by it, I can do it. Right. The next deck, which is one of my favourites. I had to look then. Fairy Forest. This is a very good deck. I love this deck. Yeah, the crystal one I got because I'm into crystals. So, and I thought the cards are very plain. I thought they'd be a lot nicer, the cards. So, but as we know, you've seen me do the fairy deck before. So if you'd like a reading done out of this one, you let me know. Earth Magic. Sorry for the reflection. There we go. I don't know what's reflecting off. We just had a thunderstorm go through. It's quite warm. But, yeah. This is my first deck. Angelic Wisdom. Sorry. It's hard to read back to front, I know. Angelic Wisdom. So this was my first deck that I bought for myself. I own a tarot deck. I have not touched that tarot deck in over 20 years. The last reading I did with it was for a friend, and it was nothing but bad news, and it come true. Within a month after the reading, everything that was said in that, and it scared the bejesus out of me. So, yeah. So, Angelic Wisdom. And my last deck, which is another one of my favourites, the Soul Helper. So if you'd like a reading done out of any of these decks, I can do that. You just tell me which deck you want read, and I'll do that for you, not a problem. I mean, people have been asking for readings, but they didn't know which deck, and I was going to get a love deck, because I'd like to know what's going to happen in my future, whether I'm going to remain single for the rest of my friggin' life because I don't go out anywhere. Monday just gone was the first time I've actually left the suburb that I live. I went and had a hearing test done. I've got to have new hearing aids. A lot of people don't realise that I'm partially deaf in my left ear and slightly deaf in my right. 20 something years ago, I got a very bad ear infection when I was away, and I couldn't get into any doctors. I had trouble, and then when I finally got into one, they wouldn't give me any antibiotics. They just sent me home and a couple of Panadol, so I felt like my head was in a bucket of water. Everything was muffled. So when I got back home and seen my own doctor, I had a very bad ear infection, and that's what sent my hearing bad. So I hear high range, not a problem. The lower range I have problems with. But yeah, in another week and a bit, I'll have new hearing aids. But I don't wear them. I live alone. I only go out once a fortnight. And for you Americans and UK people, a fortnight is every 2 weeks. That's what we call it here in Australia. A fortnight is 2 weeks. So, yes, it was a bit of a shock going into town, and I'm like, it's been 8 months since I went into town. So that was a very big shock for me. I hate smiling because of my no teeth sort of thing, but yeah, I just wanted to show you my new crystals. I was very proud of myself that I only spent like $60. So I could have spent a lot more. There was other crystals there I was looking at. She's got bracelets, she's got necklaces. Yeah. So as soon as I know that she's got an online site, I will let you know. She's got a Facebook page and she's on Instagram. I should promote her on Instagram. But I'll get her consent first before I publicise it to everybody. And I just wanted to say hi. Hope you're all doing okay. I have missed you all. My life has its ups and downs big time. It's hard at times when you live on your own. My friend Julie posted something on Facebook to me this morning that made me bawl my eyes out. I get so emotional now. It was just my best friend called. She's in New South Wales. And I read it to her. She's crying. I'm like, oh no, now we're both crying on the phone. It was so beautiful. I mean, I think the world of Julie. Julie's an amazing person. She's got such a beautiful and caring and kind soul. Like I have a lot of Australian YouTubers that I follow myself personally, and that some of them do follow me. We've got Mark and Annette from Mark and Annette M&A Mystery Tours. We've got Jackie from Ghostly Paranormal, and we have Julia and Jason. I can't remember both the channels now. Sorry. We have Intrepids. We have Werner and Heather. And then we got Simon from Dumpster Diving Adelaide. Yes, I watch dumpster diving videos. He come into one of the paranormal videos. So, me being me, I followed him because he did the right thing. He come in, he was polite, he introduced himself. So I follow people. If people are polite, I'll follow them, then they'll follow me back, and that's how we grow. We don't grow from doing false things or being fake channels and things like that. I do follow some of the bigger channels, right? I will admit it, I do follow some of the bigger channels. Some of them are fakers. Yes, I will admit that too. But I've been following some for years and years and years. But I also know better now that they are faking their content. And I do get a little bit annoyed that they're in the same genre as people who are doing real content. I mean, you can't tell me that you can catch a spirit or a disembodied voice every single video that you drop. You cannot. I mean, I'm getting on very well with The Shape now. He's got his own little page on Facebook as well that I follow. He always torments me because he knows what channels I follow. You've only got to know my last two names. Rock Fam. I was the first Rock Fam. Rock from Lou Rock. And Fam from, yes, The Fam. I was a member of The Fam. I followed him since he had 200 subscribers. I used to think the world of him, but it's just getting really bad because now I know the fakers. You know, I just wish they'd be more truthful about things. They need to update their genres of people's videos instead of just like, you know, horror or comedy or, you know, whatever. They need to say, well, this is true paranormal and this is for entertainment purposes only. You see, at the moment, true paranormal and fake paranormal are all under entertainment purposes only. So I'm sorry, YouTube, you need to sort that out. You need to add more genres to your catalogue of what you have. Like me, see, people got up me because, I mean, I don't have, you know, like Ghostly Findings Paranormal. She does mainly cemeteries, but she does do some haunted things, you know, and then people get annoyed with you because, oh, that's not your namesake. My friend Benny Loco said to me, she loves everything I post, whether it's just sitting and talking or whether it's doing a oracle card reading or whether it's in the car for a ride or flying my drone. You know, she loves everything because I don't have a specific genre of what I do. I do a bit of everything. You want me to talk about paranormal? I can talk about paranormal. You want me to talk about crystals? I can talk about crystals. You know, I haven't flown my drone for a while. I did try it the other day outside, but for some reason I couldn't get it to connect to the Wi-Fi. And I'm like, oh, I don't understand. I can connect my phone, my laptop, my tablet, all to the Wi-Fi. Not a problem. But it just, see, it wouldn't connect. I have thought about getting a bigger one, something else that's got the return home. Excuse me. You know, like if I fly it and it goes too far out of range, at least it'll come back to me. Like with the built-in GPS. The one I've got, if it goes out of range, it just drops, you know, and I've lost it. So, you know, or if the battery goes flat, at least this other newer models will return back to the person in control. Built-in GPS. But I have to get that, I have to get more data put on my phone so that I can do it out and about. Use my drone. Excuse me. If you've seen all of my videos, I've done one down the road here, Apple Tree Creek. It's a big steep hill. My little car will not get up there. And I can't walk up there because it's like this. Honestly, it's like this. So if I could sit down the bottom and I could fly my drone up the top, it's not too far. My other little drone won't go that distance. You know, I'm getting more and more comfortable in talking to the camera and talking to my friends because everybody who comments on my page leaves me a beautiful comment to say that they like that I sit and talk to people, and you know, I get to show me, you know, everyone, some of the people that I watch, no, I've been watching them for 8, 9, 10 years or longer. They only seen, you know, the little picture and my name. Now people can get to see me, for me, and hear me. I mean, I have a voice. I never used to, but I have a voice now. I'm trying to think what else, if there was anything else that I wanted to say. Just that I hope everyone's staying safe and keeping safe out there. Some of my friends, I wish would get in contact with me. Terry from Terry's Charms. A lot of people who were subbed to her, I have got in contact with. Even the last lady she went in a live stream with, I got in contact with her. None of us can get in contact with Terry. If anybody from Terry's Charms can or does talk to her, can you get her to email me? I have emailed her quite a few times. I mean, even the young gentleman, I forgot his name now, Hobbs, sorry, Exploring with Hobbs, he went there and met Terry. He hasn't even heard anything from her. He's got a phone number. He calls. She doesn't answer. I just hope she's okay. I really do. Brand Dog Prospecting. He's another Aussie guy, you know. He's cool. He's funny. I haven't heard from him for a bit either. You know, you get concerned when you don't hear from some of your favourite YouTubers that you watch. You don't hear from them for a while and you think, hope they're okay. I mean, just last night, one of them, now Julie might remember him because he was always in HSFL's live streams. Spectre, he's from Western Australia. He's been dead in the water for months now, well before Christmas. And he released a video last night and he goes, sorry, I've been away for a while. I needed to recover, recuperate, get his life back together, you know. So you miss them when they're not around. And half the time you don't know their contact details to be able to get in contact with them. To, you know, there used to be a little chat box over here that you can private chat with somebody. They've stopped that. I suppose you can put it in your details, your email address, so people could email you. I don't know if it's in mine or not. I had to get one of my YouTube, one of my friends that I watch to tell me how to put things in my community tab. I had no idea. And I still don't know how to put my favourite people who I watch in I've forgotten the other thing. Yeah, I don't know how to do that yet either. He's tried to explain it to me, but I haven't been able to pick it up yet. Oh no, that's not thunder, that's a motorbike. I'm thinking, oh, we don't need a storm. We got a storm the other night and my ex was here. My ex comes over and helps do stuff around this place. He's been painting. There's a bedroom opposite to where you're facing. He sleeps in there when he comes in, and that's the last room upstairs that has to be painted. So he's been working on that. But yeah, I've been having some issues that I really don't want to involve anybody in, because some of them are with people that some of yous know. Some of them are my own demons that I've got to sort through. I know I have had 3 people on Facebook get in contact with me, and I appreciate them so much. I know I can talk to them if I need to, but I've never been one to open up and express myself to a lot of people. I keep a lot inside. Plus also I get a lot of people tell me their problems. I don't mind. I try to help out where I can. I've gone through a lot in my life. I really do. A lot of you don't realise how much I've gone through in my life. So I do understand a lot of things. But to me, I've got to sort it out in myself. But anyway, I just want to come back to the happy side. I hope you're all well. I miss you all. I watch your videos as soon as you post them. I try to watch them. Apart from in America and UK, because you post in the middle of my night, but I watch them as soon as I get up in the morning. Not a problem. I just hope you're all well and nobody's got any issues or anything like that. And people who, like I said, who I don't hear from, if anyone can get in contact with Terry Charms, I'd really appreciate that, to let me know that she's doing okay. Last time I did talk to her, she was going through a really, really bad spot. I just wish I had a friend Sarah added as a friend, and then I could have talked to her. Or as Terry used to call her, Scarer. In LA. So, see, you can tell I live alone. I bubble on. I just go on and on. You know, this is a song that never ends. I'm not starting it. I'm not I'm sorry. Just now and then I have a immature thing goes through my head. I'm not my age. I really am not my age. It's my birthday next month and I don't want to get any older. To me, I still feel like I'm only like in my 20s. You know, maybe early 30s. I wish. I mean, I listen to techno. I listen to modern techno music. You know, I watch weird things. A lot of people say to me, you know, you're childish. I don't care. I honestly don't care if I'm childish. At least I can act my age if I need to, but why act your age? Come on. We're all young at heart. If you think young, you stay young, you feel young, you know? So, much love to you all. Stay safe, stay well. And if you want a reading, go through, watch which deck you want, and I will get round to doing it when I feel like you need it read. Not a problem. I will not forget. I will get to you. Okay? I love yous all. You are all my family. Take care. Okay. Bye.